Okay, minutes, we're all set?
The song, yeah. It's a video.
Yeah, we're making a video. You can stop it now. Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can stop it now because.
Some chicken. I know the old statue there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to none other than Coach Carl Brown, great friend of ours from school days. Brother Carl, welcome.
It's always a pleasure to be here in the Cayman Islands. It's my second home. You know, I've been here, I've seen so many of the big men now. Saw them when they were 8 and 9 and 10. It's always good to be here.
Fantastic. What are you up to now in Florida? And no, first, where are you in Florida and what are you up to?
I actually live in Miramar. Probably about 25 minutes from Fort Lauderdale. I presently work with a club by the name of Florida United FC. We have 12 girls and it's really toned down time. It's getting out here and doing a lot of what I love to do about the game, teach the game to youngsters. And the girls are so much different from the boys. You know, the ego is not as tough, so it's not as stressful. But it's good. It has kept me going, and at this stage, that's what we need. We need something to give us some energy.
Fantastic. And what brought you to the Cayman Islands, like for the next 4 or 5 days?
I tell you, you know, my wife has been very, very supportive of the work that I've done over the years. We spend very little time in terms of it. We really can't even think about the last time we went on a vacation. So my children insisted this time around that we have to go take a vacation. And I tell you, I suggested to one youngster that I used to coach here, Rumpel has adopted me as his dad, you know, and ever since we met, when my stint here in the Cayman Islands, we have developed a great relationship, respect for both sides, you know, and once I suggested it, he said, Pops, I'm going to buy the ticket. You know, so Rumpel has bought the ticket for me. You know, Claude, we're not certain what our payday is, but it's little things like these that make it worth the while. You know, Vincent Mitchell, Teddy, most people know him, Teddy. I talked to Teddy, I asked Teddy, you know, to check one of the footballer, Locks here, Wheeler. I need to see Locks too. So I tell Locks, Teddy what I'm doing. So he said, all right, I'll check Locks. But 2 days later, Teddy called me back. He said, Coach, you know, you're a lucky man. He said, Teddy, that my name don't associate. No longer buying the lotto and can't win anything. He said, Coach, you know that I'm going to Cuba on the 25th and I don't get back here on the 1st. So you have the house all by yourself. See, so, you know, I'm there, Teddy, I have his car, I have his key. I'm there, he said, your house is yours. So those are the things, Claude, that make all the years that you have, you know, guide these youngsters that, you know, they have not forgotten it. And it's the reason why I'm here, and it really is great to be here because there are so many people like yourself who we date back a long, long time. We have so many things.
Way back in school days.
I just spoke to Neil Taylor today. He said, Coach, I will see you before you leave. You know, people like Coach Gilly, I know at some point we're going to link up. I tell Gilly, I know mango season is not here, because Gilly always can't go ready people in mango tree. But he said, no, Coach, the mango that here now, we're going to find something else. Yes. So it would really be good to see the people who are here. I actually lived here for 4 years, you know, so. And before that, I used to come here almost every summer to have camp with Vincent Chongfa when he was here. So this little place has been home to me, and it's so comfortable. I'm so comfortable when I'm in it.
By the way, for those of you who don't know, Carl Brown played under 16 soccer for the national team in Jamaica, under 19, under 23 national senior team. And although he played, he was a captain of all those teams, and he was like one of the coaches that took the team to the first World Championship in France. So this man, great friend of mine. That's my claim to fame, knowing this man. Right, now, tell us about the state of Jamaican football. The girls first, and then the ladies football.
I tell you, yes, let's get the ladies out of the way quickly, because you know it's just painful, and it pains even more, Claude, because the problem we see with the administration in football has been happening ever since I was a player. You know, I just hoping that one day that these problems will go. But you know, it's not going to go away until we start to get people understand that the players are the most important part. They are number 1, 2, and 3 in the program. And too often we see administrators who put the players in front of them, put the players behind them, and they become secondary. And we see the problem that is the problem. You know, so it hurts, it really hurts, because you have seen this problem for so long. And you just hope that one day you just wake up and hear that it's problem. I mean, too much praise can be showered on the girls for the fact that what they have achieved at the World Cup. And I'm so happy, particular that the coach is one of a good friend of mine, London also. You know, and it's so refreshing and so comforting to see one of our own achieving what he did with the girls. And therefore, for me, it's a sad state that we are in right now. And you just hope to wake up one morning and it's out. History is saying that is not going to happen. So it hurts, Claude, when we have to go through this state every time. We see administrators talk one thing today and then it's totally different thing. So you just hope that one day, and before my time, that I definitely, Claude, you know, give us some new problems.
Yes.
That's the thing about it, Claude. Give us some new problems. It's the same problem over and over. Tickets not booked for people to go. We don't pay the players the money we owe them. You know, these are the things that have been happening from my days. It's not the first time we have, we hear the girls now don't want to play because of some money with them. In 1976, we went to Cuba to play. And I had to just strike on the JFM. And we're talking about $5, you know. $5 we used to get per diem.
My goodness.
And they knew that they cut it. They didn't tell us until we reached Cuba that they have cut it to $2. And I tell them, no much playing until we get it. And it's out of principle.
$5?
Yes, $5. You know, so it has been going on for a very, very long time, Claude, and it's time to stop. And I believe the power that we need to understand that we are tired. We need to see something. On the men's side, though, I'm really happy with the direction that we are heading in. I know it's very, very difficult for the coach right now because the chemistry of the game is so important. There seems to be a little consistency in the composition of the team in play. As a coach, you always want to have your team to work on things in training that you can't do in matches. You know, so I know it's very, very difficult for him to do that. If we look at the Reggae Boyz, we literally lived together for 3.5 years. Very difficult to do the same thing, but it is possible. It is possible to grab them.